All right, this is part 3 of the Constitution of GODMAN, writ by me. GODMAN, acronyms for Generator, Operator, Destroyer, Master, Able, Noble. The next part of the most honorable principle within the Star of Ma is chakras. Interchangeable with the term chakra is interchangeable with offices, circles, churches, and nations. All means the same thing. There are 11 secret of them, and their details are vast, advanced, detailed, and simple. They each have a symbolic function and location within their network of function. They are as follows: the root chakra, red. The sacred sacral secret serpent. That's the sacral chakra or the sacral church. It's orange. The sun soon of the jungle. That's the solar circle, yellow. The keying of the jungle. That's the heart chakra, green, or the heart church, green. The trumpet, trumpet, et, of the keying, and that's the throat nation, and it's blue. The crown of the keying, crown chakra, purple. And then complete, which is the 7th one. Complete, continue, and that's the ascension circle, and it's purple. Then we have a 8th chakra, and that's the great dark light sovereign, carbon nation, black. And then we have the 9th chakra, and that's the mysteries of the great dark light sovereign. And those are the details of the carbon, the details of the 8th chakra, and that's pink. Details of the carbon church. Great dark light sovereign holistic, and that's the 10th chakra or church or circle, and that is the complete circle of the church dark lights, pink, and it's pink and black. It's the complete circle of the great dark light sovereign. So it's the 8th chakra and the 9th chakra joined as one. That's the 10th chakra. The 8th chakra is the one it's the carbonated chakra, triple blackness of space. And then the 9th chakra is the mysteries of the triple blackness of space. That's pink. Then you have the 10th chakra, and it's pink and black. It's the joining of both of them. Then you have the 11th chakra, which is the all nation, and that's red, blue, black, yellow, pink, orange, green, purple, and white, and whatever other color you can come up with, because it radiates all colors. The root chakra houses the survival dantian, the South Stargate dantian, the South Stargate gland spitty faculty, and parts of the Destra gland spitty faculty. And Nordics bid veva egnola treme wama spiriga fa treme, as far as dantians, spirit faculties, and frequency territories. The root chakra is also the root nation, is also the root circle, is also the root office, is also the root church. The sacred sacral secret serpent houses which is the 2nd chakra, orange, houses the sovereign H of the children and the tumo gland spitty faculty, as far as frequency territories and spitty faculties. And that is also called the sacred chakra, sacred nation, sacral circle, sacral office, sacral church, all interchangeable. Secret, sacred, serpent, sacral chakra. And then you have the 3rd chakra, and it's the yellow one, the solar chakra. That is the sun soon of the jungle. It houses the feelinguistics dantian, the sovereign H of the children, and the tumo gland spitty faculties, as far as spitty faculties, frequency territories, and dantians are concerned. Once again, that's the 3rd chakra, right at the top of the belly, like in your solar plexus. And it's the solar church or solar nation, solar circle, solar office, solar chakra. Then the 4th one is the heart chakra, and that is called the queuing of the jungle. It houses the feelinguistics dantian, the Simone Treme, and the heart's gateway. As far as dantians and spitty faculties and frequency territories are concerned. And once again, that's the heart chakra, right in the heart area between the chest. And that's called the heart chakra, the heart office, the heart nation, the heart circle, the heart chakra. Then you have the trumpet, sikre, et, the trumpet of the keying, and that is at the neck. That's the throat chakra, blue. And it houses the 23 sikre, 33 sikre, 222 sikre, 32 sikre gateway. All of them numbers are interchangeable, but it's talking about a gateway. And The Jinn, the Jedi, Pilar, Eye of Sirius, Spitty Faculty, Medulla, Emblem, Agacha. The Spitty Faculty and the Pituitary Spitty Faculty is what it houses as far as frequency theta stories and Spitty faculties are concerned. The crown of the Quang Keying houses the Pinuel Spitty Faculty, the Intuiti Chromosome Dantian, and the Pituitary Spitty Faculty, Temple Spitty Faculty, Hypothalamus Spitty Faculty, Amenta Spitty Faculty, and Heart and Mind, Mind and Heart, Mind and Heart, Heart and Mind frequency theta stories as far as Spitty faculties and theta stories are and frequency theta stories are concerned. Once again, that's the crown chakra right in the head, like third eye right here. And that's called the crown chakra, crown church, crown office, crown circle, crown nation. And then you have the seventh chakra, and that's called complete. It's right above the head, come outside of the body. That's called complete, ... continue, because we're forever. You know what I mean? So it's, hey, you completed your mission. Now continue. Like that. So that deals with the other offices, chakras, circles, nations, churches, all interchangeable, that are at the highest levels of function, even as Spitty faculties, frequency theta stories are concerned. That is the ascension circle, church, nation, office, chakra. Then we have the one above that, which is the eighth one, which is dealing with the triple blackness of space, your carbon. That is the great dark light sovereign that's the great dark light sovereign, and it houses the wonders of all, even as far as Spitty faculties, frequency theta stories, and Dantians are concerned. So everything I already named before, all of that is in there. And some. That's why we had to make another chakra so that you can get into the details of what that is, like that. And that eighth chakra above the ascension chakra is called carbon nation, carbon circle, carbon chakra, carbon office, carbon church, all interchangeable. The great dark light sovereign mystery symbol houses the details. That's the one above the 8, and that's the pink one. The mystery chakra houses the details of the great dark light sovereign chakra, circle, church, nation, office. Even as frequency theta stories and Dantians and Spitty faculties are concerned. The details, and what is that? It is the details of the carbon, chakra, nation, circle, office, church. So it's the detail. The 9th chakra is the details of your 8th chakra. And then you have the 10th chakra, which is both of them in unison. And that is the great dark light sovereign. Holistic. It's holistic and is the carbon and I'm sorry, that was my cousin texting me. Hey, Cece, I see you. Okay, so the great dark light sovereign holistic is the carbon and its details. That's one, like I just said. It houses all that it does, even as far as frequency theta stories and Spitty faculties and Dantians are concerned. That is the complete circle nation, that's a complete circle, that's a complete nation, the complete office, the complete church, the complete chakra of the great dark light sovereign. Then you have the 11th chakra, and that is the all secret. It houses all churches, it houses all nations, it houses all offices, it houses all circles, it houses all chakras and their functions. Even as frequency theta story, Spitty faculties, and Dantians are concerned. The all chakra, I circled the all, so the all secret chakra, the all secret office, the all secret church, the all secret circle, the all secret nation. Now each circle or church or nation or chakra or office is a complete other world of their own culture, custom, tradition, codes, wonders, societies, aesthetics, alchemy call makeup, duties, feelings, preferences, dimensions, species, intuitions, powers, orders, awarenesses, laws, nature, status, jurisdiction, adjudication, thoughts, economics, understanding, erudite, rhythms, entertainment for something and or entertainment, focuses, labors, will self-assemblies, politics, polytricks and or blood-sucking ticks, realign, magic, realign, religion, order, sex, molecular structure, war, divine nature, divine feminine, and right mind, health. Creativity, muse, desire, ecstasy, passions, beauties, advanced mysteries, toy boxes to draw from, Tartarian marvels, 5x5 bonuses, divine national Moorish science movements, loves, truths, peace, freedom, justice, sincerities, agricultures, architectures, astrological expressions, psychological expressions, psychiatrical expressions, verbal expressions, meta, quantum, civic, physical expressions, birthright, and estates, all functioning as one diversity venue of and as one collective network and body harmoniously. The nature law of this function in its proper person is the principle of most honorable. Now we have covered 2 out of 11 of the most honorable principles descriptions. Now we get into, give me a second. Now we get into houses. In astrology, they'll call them houses. So me understanding that, I took it and made my own, drawing from, what do they call it? Shout out to Panic. You say, for all you Muslims out there or something like that. He said, look up the something spirits, man. He said, look up something, but it's something, if you get the book, Encyclopedia of Spirits by Judica Ilks, it talks about like certain spirit, like Hausa spirits or something like the Hausa, something like that, but they predate the Muslim stuff. You feel me, like that? So Panic put me on that in his lecture of Rise of the Soul Children. And that came, I heard his stuff in 2024 of between July and November. No, between July and October, I give it like that. 2024, I was over at former matrimonial partner, Caremate House. Shout out to her. In spirit and truth. All right, so this is talking about the houses. The next part of the Constitution of GODMAN. The acronym for Generator, Operator, Destroyer, Master, Able, Noble is called the houses. The houses are the ancient Hikupta. Hikupta is, I got that from Grand Sheik Tarik Bey, Dr. G, House of Reawakening Minds. That's the original name for Egypt. You feel me? Hikupta, like that. So the houses are the ancient Hikupta numerical system that I heard C Freeman-El talk about. The number system, I got that from C Freeman-El. He called it the ancient Egyptian number system in his lecture. So I piggybacked off of that and called it Ancientium Egyptium Numeri Sisti, mutated. That name I gave it, highlights the formation of Latin pronunciation as I know it to be. P.S. Within my deoxyribonucleic alkaline, genius, frequency, genius, creative mind, I put him in matrimony with Shaharazad Ali, who was with Elijah Muhammad's Nation of Islam. I did this because the work she does, mixed with his works, would be a good internal houser in my deoxyribonucleic alkaline genetic frequency genius and creative mind. This is called Egno Love Ledge Treme, which is a mixture of 4 words. And word 1 that it's a mixture of is acknowledge. Word 2 that it's a mixture of is love. Word 3 that it's a mixture of is me. Word 4 that it's a mixture of is knowledge. It means know and understand, erudite, knowledge, love, the third eye of yourself, and the love that is within yourself. Ultimately, this is the love and knowledge outside of yourself. The symbol for this is a circle with a capital A in the middle. A circle with a capital A in the middle. It is a concept that describes the mother principle upon these lands and or wherever we choose to incarnate within our limitless abilities, minds, and hearts. It is located in the penis, vagina, glutes region of the human body. Master, able, noble, the human body. And it is called Nordix vid vave sicre ele sicre egnola la treme wama spiriga fa treme frequency terra story. Okay, now we're back to this. That was my PS. Now, back to the Ancientium Egyptium Numeri Sisti number system that I was inspired by from C Freeman-El. C Freeman-Penuel mentioned how everything works off numbers, according to what I got from his lecture, and how numbers go from 10, which is actually, numbers go from 0, which is actually 10, to 9. So I took his information he gave, added my own genius mind to it, and came up with new names and meanings for each number. This is the symbol I made for this numerical identification system I created. There, see where it's highlighted? So then I'm gonna break it down. You see, it's the highlighter or whatever is pointing you to different parts that compose that symbol ultimately. So that A means ancient. The number where you see it's that number, that pound key, that means number. The 0, which is actually 10, above the line means 10 and 9. That's 0, which is it means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's what it means. That's all your numbers. Everything else you just put in other numbers together. And then you have 13, and that is the Christios gene, that is genius and creative in my soul. And then you have the scribble, and that is the mutation creation I made with my creativity dealing with numbers. All right. The following is a chart that will show the number, give it a name, give it alphabets, and say what it means. All this combined, located above, which is going to be the number plus the name of the number plus the alphabet plus its meaning, completes a house. That's called the Hausa. Man, I wish I could remember. He said, look up the something spirits. Man. So yeah, this is the chart. So I'll describe the chart right up there. You'll see 1. That's the number. The alphabets that stand for 1 is AB. The meaning of 1 is, the meaning of it is one God, God one. The symbol of it is angel wings, demon wings, some horns, 2 serpent tongues going out the sides of the mouth, a halo, an erected penile with testicles, some dripping breasts, and they all have, the testicles, the penis, and the breasts have light dripping from them. You would call it milk and or sperm. And then the number 2 is the number 2 is represented by the alphabet EF. The meaning of the 2 is 2 become 1, like in the Gnostic scripts. When the 2 becomes 1, the kingdom has arrived. And then the symbol of it is a 0 with a line through it, a 10 with a line through it, horizontally. And then you have the 3, and the alphabet for the 3 is I and J. The meaning of it is we come back as 3 mortals. And I am the great I am. I am the great I am. I am the great I am. Hermeti ques quaizun KKKLA, the understanding of Zudakias, C Freeman-El science. And I, piggybacked off of that and made my stuff out of it. I am the great I am. I am the great I am. I am the great I am. And then I put together a formula to whereas if I say my name backwards, I can invoke my parents, my soul within me. Noemis Nawashram Netall. Noemis Nawashram Netall. Noemis Nawashram Netall. The symbol of that 3 is 3 M's and or 3 N's, because I also say we come back as 3 Nagas or Negas, 3 souls. I am the great I am. I am the great I am. I am the great I am. Hermetic quest quaizun KKKLA, the understanding of the Zudakias, the different horoscopes within us. I am the great I am. I am the great I am. I am the great I am. Invoke my soul. Noemis Nawashram Netall. Noemis Nawashram Netall. Noemis Nawashram Netall. Now, the number 4 is represented by the alphabet M and N. Its meaning is the law of correspondence, complex Justinium, and uniting of the Asiatics within ourselves, which is our Asiatics, self-realize, which means visualizing, self-realizations, Asiatics, self-realization, transform Asiatics, transforming, I'm Asiatics, imagination. Decolonize Asiatics, decolonization. Nationalize Asiatics, nationalization. Visualize, transform, imagine, self-realize, decolonize, and nationalize. Okay, cool. So then the symbol for that is a, like you seen the movie Fantastic Four, is that, and at each corners of that four you have arrow going up as above, arrow going down so below, arrow going left as within, arrow going right so within, as within so without, like that. Law of correspondence, complex, Sustinium, uniting of the Asiatics. Then you have the number 5, represented by the alphabet OP. And the meaning of that is eso enitika, the esoteric side of ourselves. Eso enitika sorusea berezioel, the esoteric representation of ourselves as source. The exoterea holodrea bordel, the exoteric aspects of ourselves as we travel the earth. Eso enitika sorusea berezioel. Then Pyramid Le Mound, half of eight, 6969, our doppelganger, our soul and our body, our masculine, feminine principle, and how we're made. And that is a shout out to Crown Princess Khadirah Bey, Crown Prince Alim Bey, for their sciences that I was studying back in 2025, between July all the way to even up to this point. And he stated within their science, they stated we are 3 parts: mind, breath, and emotion. Like that. So I made my mind symbolize executive, my breath symbolize, like executive office, my breath symbolize legislative office, and my emotions symbolize the judicial office, different branches of office. That and the symbol of it is a 5 inside of a circle with another circle outside of that circle, and between both of them circles is 8 circles. And of course, I say circle, secret. That's 10 circles. And that is dealing with the Constitution, the treaty, the Constitution, and also the Moroccan Treaty of Peace and Friendship. And also I put together like a little mythology to codify things. So it's called the New Improved Wrestling Federation. And I also stated from Grand Sheik Tarik Bey, Dr. G of House of Reawakening Minds, Science, Inspiration, and Alchemy, said nature does not acknowledge personal station, like that, so I said, okay, well, I do have a personal station. You feel me? And if that's the case, then I'll do my personal station within jurisdiction. And I changed it to jurisprudence diction, which is a word that I first heard from queuing Vallahra Senita Bey. And she said, negative law is the enemy to jurisprudence. So I said, okay, well, I'll just do my personal station not within jurisdiction, my personal station within jurisprudence diction, adding to some of my creativity, put some stank in the hips. I'll leave all of these down as in a description for so you can go and get it and look it up for yourself. And then 6 is the number, and the alphabet that represents the 6 is Q and R. And the meaning of it is the great dark light, sovereign principles and estates since forever, because time never was when man was not. When I just said that time never was when man was not, I got that from Prophet Noble Jurali in his Circle 7 Quran. So I think I left a link in that for the description too, if I'm not mistaken. So that's Noble Jurali science, and the sign for that is a pyramid, a mound. One without the pinnacle on top. You know what I'm saying? The mound builders, like that. So then I go to 7, and that's the number 7. The alphabet that backs that up is S and T, and it means crown, ma, heart. The symbol for that is, once again, it's a mound, a pyramid mound, the mound builder, with a circle in the middle of it, and the word ma in the middle of it, with a crown on top of the word ma, and at the bottom is a upside down heart below ma, and that is a crown my heart, crown ma's heart. And then you have 8. And the alphabet that represents 8 is U, V, and W. And the meaning of that is mastermind incarnation. And that means whatever incarnation we come in, we master. Master, able, noble. And the symbol of that is, once again, a pyramidal mound, just like 7, with the Ma and the crown and the upside down heart, just like, the pyramidal mound or the mound pyramid of 6 and 9, you'll see. But only difference with this, it has a swastika at the top, and the swastika pointing left, not right, like the Hitler stuff to turn us against ourselves. I think that's RasMariah V B when she talked about how he turned it around to, for negative law, but it's pointed to the left. I left all of that in the description also. So then you have number 9, represented by the alphabet X, Y, and Z. And the meaning of that, once again, just like 6, is just an upside down 6, is the great dark light sovereign, principles and estates, since forever. Time never was when man was not. Once again, time never was when man was not. Noble Drew Ali's book, The Circle 7 Quran, the symbol for that Hausa is just like the 6. It's a mound. It's a pyramid mound, pyramidal mound. And then the number 10, and the alphabet that presents the number 10 is C, D, G, H, L, K. And the meaning of that is the anomaly of our souls. And your soul is generator, operator, destroyer. And it's also called the black dot. That's black dot science, also Bobby Hemmitt science. Your soul is the only God that ever was. And the symbol of that is a dot with 4 lines coming out of it, like a black dot, like that. Now I'm going to go back over to Hausa, say what it means. Hausa number 1. The one God, God one in all of us as soul children and beyond. The 2 Hausa is the Gnostic script's quote, when the 2 becomes 1, the kingdom of heaven has arrived. When the heart and mind is in alignment, you are at your highest level of functional genius. Hausa 3, the resurrection of the C Treme and the spiti faculties of properties, spiti, faculty, frequency, terra, stories. Hausa 4, cause and effect. The laws of correspondence as it relates to the uniting of our visualize abilities, self-realize abilities, decolonize abilities, nationalize abilities, transform abilities, imagination abilities. Those are the within to without and above and below Asians and Asiatics. And then the 5 Hausa is the exoteric and esoteric description of our minds and hearts with our bodies, within to without, above and below. And I can give etymological elaboration if needed also, which is what I did earlier. You know what I'm saying? 6 Hausa, we, as Moors, have been everywhere, forever. Hausa 7. Matriarchal principles in and of our life and death. 8 Hausa, the mastering of our lives and deaths. 9 Hausa, we, as Moors, have been everywhere, forever. It's just an upside down 6. The 10 Hausa is the anomaly of our souls. Generator, operator, destroyer is the soul, the black dot, and that is Bobby Hemmitt science and black dot science. And this completes the Hausa's description of the Constitution of God-Man, most honorable LA portion. LA, like L. That is 3 out of 11 of the most honorable description.